This is Ticker News, news with context.
Hello, I'm Aaron Young. Welcome to Taipei. We are covering the largest tech and AI conference in the world. Excitement is building as the doors open and we prepare to bring you live updates from here in Taiwan. Now, major tech giants like NVIDIA, AMD and Qualcomm all delivering key presentations showcasing innovations as well as the future of technology, the future of tech. This year's highlight is artificial intelligence. Many companies now eager to demonstrate how AI can enhance our daily lives and potentially swaying consumer interest as well. Now, over the next few days, we'll be bringing you exclusive access from behind the scenes of the conference as the world's tech leaders converge here on Taipei. NVIDIA is set to expand its presence in Taiwan by acquiring a larger office and partnering with local firms to create a groundbreaking supercomputer. CEO Jensen Huang arrived to a hero's welcome, made the announcement during his keynote speech at Computex 2025, right to kick it off, where he highlighted the company's significant growth and partnerships with Taiwanese tech industry leaders. Now, the new facility, dubbed NVIDIA Constellation, that's right, it doesn't get much bigger than that. It aims to enhance AI computing capacity utilizing the latest graphics processors. Here is part of Jensen Huang's announcement.
Well, Taiwan doesn't just build supercomputers for the world. Today, I'm very happy to announce that we're also building AI for Taiwan. And so today we're announcing that Foxconn, Taiwan, the Taiwanese government, NVIDIA, TSMC, we're going to build the first giant AI supercomputer here for the AI infrastructure and the AI ecosystem of Taiwan. Thank you.
Schneider Electric is focusing on the future of AI, artificial intelligence, and inviting along members of the world's press, including us here at Ticker. Key executives Pankaj Sharma and Nirupa Chanda highlighted the skyrocketing demand for AI, projecting it will transform various industries over the next few years. They discussed the importance of ultra-power density data centers, as well as partnerships with companies like NVIDIA to foster further innovation. Dion Harris from NVIDIA was also part of the media event, explaining the need to rethink data center design as we all shift towards AI factories. You are watching Ticker's coverage of Computex 2025. We've traveled here as guests of Schneider Electric. Gentlemen, thank you so much for speaking to us here at Ticker News. I'll start with you if I can. Talk to us about the rapid rise of AI and from Schneider Electric, what you're seeing and the role that Schneider plays in all this.
So the rapid rise of AI is an interesting topic for Schneider right now because we've always been in the business of building the physical layer of data centers for more than 3 decades now. So with the rise of AI, the number of more data centers which are required, both for AI from a Gen AI perspective, but also from the inference point of view has increased dramatically. The growth of that means a lot of challenges also, which means you need more energy, clean energy. What you need is locations where this energy is available, so geographical. And on top of that, what's also needed is, in the midst of the energy and the location side, how it works from a geographical perspective of the politics or let's say the moratoriums that you have or the local rules and regulations and so on. So that's what it all is. It's a huge opportunity though.
Dion, the statistics are incredible about the rapid rise of AI. Talk to us about the importance of partnerships between organizations to try and bring it all together.
Absolutely. So when you look at just the evolution of NVIDIA as a company, like we've gone from a chip maker to a full-on infrastructure provider. And that evolution is also represented in the workloads and the applications, particularly AI, in terms of the fact that they leverage more than just a GPU, more than just a system. They leverage the entire data center as the core infrastructure for delivering those workloads. And so in doing that and recognizing how the workloads have changed, we really have to think differently about how the importance of partnership in the ecosystem requires full integration, co-design, long-term thinking. And so that's really sort of at the heart of our partnership as we think about how we build out our AI solutions, as well as how we build out the infrastructure that supports it.
Pankaj, the rapid rise of AI obviously means that the amount of electricity which is being used is just phenomenal. At a time where the world is trying to reach net zero and governments have very different ideas about how to do that, talk to us, is the world ready, do you think, for the rapid rise of AI and the powering that I guess is needed to get it happening?
So some data for you before that. When we think about all this opportunity from an AI perspective, as of today, this year, it's about 100 gigawatt of power needed for data centers. it's supposed to go to close to 250 gigawatts by the end of this decade. So obviously a lot of more energy which is needed. Now in terms of readiness, when you look at the overall global picture, there is actually enough power available to build these data centers. The key question is it available at the right points, and is it also green? Because we want to build these data centers in a sustainable fashion. So our job as a company, and I mean, of course in partnership with NVIDIA, like Dion explained, so NVIDIA will tell us what their roadmap is. Our job then is to build our physical infrastructure around that roadmap. So based on that roadmap, we continue to build sustainable solutions for the physical layer. And there are plenty of examples like those as actually you'll see in this show where we're sitting right now. So is the world ready? Yes. The question is it the right clean energy and at the right location? Those are two big questions.
And Dion, a massive hero's welcome, of course, for Jensen, the hometown boy in many respects here, and a huge announcement about Taiwan as well for NVIDIA. Can you talk to us about that?
Yeah, so like I said, Taiwan has really been at the heart of this AI revolution in terms of all the systems and engineering that goes into building a lot of the solutions. And so NVIDIA has really been sort of forthcoming in making sure that we invest in Taiwan to bring AI back to Taiwan. When you look at all the manufacturing processes, all the vendors that you see on the show floor here, they really stand to benefit tremendously from AI itself. And so we announced that we're helping to build a system here in AI. So Foxconn is actually going to be doing the lead development, and they're actually announcing an NCP level offering. NVIDIA is going to be investing in that solution in terms of using it themselves to help build a lot of our solutions and products. And so it's really just a virtuous cycle of recognizing the importance of Taiwan and the ecosystem here, and now helping it leverage AI to even drive more efficiencies, more innovation as well.
And that word efficiency we hear all the time. I guess my final question for you is, we also hear the word sustainability all the time, which can be pretty difficult when we talk about baseload power requirements for a lot of these sorts of data centers. When the new data centers are being built, how much are they thinking about sustainability and working with organizations such as yourself?
Yeah, and look, that's why I said it is a part of our responsibility. So our goal is to continue to build these data centers, but in a sustainable fashion. But when you think sustainability, it's all about starting with energy. It's all about how you can make sure that while the demand keeps growing, the energy curve does not grow. And this is where the partnership makes a big difference, because when you think about compute, and everything which NVIDIA is speaking about is accelerated compute. Accelerated compute can bring down, based on the efficiency, bring down the energy curve by about 12%. Right? Then when you think about people like us, Schneider Electric physical layer, so by having better physical infrastructure which is much more efficient, you can bring down further the energy demand by 4 to 5%. Then on top of that, when you think about behind the meter, when you actually use the sources of energy which are all green, you can bring it down by another 5 to 7%. So overall, when you bring down between 20 to 25% the energy demand as compared to the demand of growth of data centers, that's sustainability. And the point, again, I'm trying to make is that it is possible to build sustainable data centers with efficiency, with accelerated compute, with better physical infrastructure, with behind-the-meter sources of energy, and still be able to meet the needs for AI.
Gentlemen, thanks so much for your time.
Thanks for having us. Appreciate it.
Thank you.